Hi Capricorn, welcome into a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I do want to thank you so much for joining me for this reading, but as we proceed, do keep in mind it is general and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. I'm already hearing someone is annoying. Okay, someone is annoying, whoever that ends up being for you. But I do more than appreciate the likes, the comments, and of course subscriptions to the channel if you haven't done so already. But the overall message I got for you that I channeled before beginning the reading, you need to hear this. It's time to know the truth. It's time to hear the truth, okay? I do feel as if there is clarity written all over the next 48 for you. Seeing the truth in regards to a connection. Could be more in regards to an ending for some, but it feels as if you are being given the answer or answers in regards to whatever has been unclear for you, okay? Pulling from the Moonology to begin, it's time to take action. Your hard work is paying off and nothing yet is set in stone. And I do feel like for some Capricorns drawn to the reading, regardless of whether this is with somebody you're already committed to or have known for a while, or you're just meeting them or just met them, there's a new romantic cycle being highlighted, okay? I do feel as if you're feeling quite peaceful in the next 48, at least for the most part, the majority of which. And I feel as if the clarity coming in might, for some, rock the boat a little bit, but it feels like for the majority drawn to the reading, it gives you the sense of peace and a bit of comfort knowing their true colors, or knowing why something came to an end, so therefore you can stop mulling over it or just second guessing your choice or choices. Yeah, nothing will come from this situation. However that ends up being for you, it could be a connection. I feel like for some it could be more in regards to an idea that you had. But I do feel as if while you're gaining clarity in regards to one situation, it may highlight the fact that you do desire clarity, better understanding in regards to another situation in your life, whether it was a past ending again or something currently that you're wrapped up with. But you're being reminded that prosperity lies ahead. So do try to focus on that for at least part of the next 48. Look at that. Conclusions are within reach. All right. There's more clarity moving forward, but it feels like there's a sense of illumination being highlighted in the next 48 for you. And for some, your commitment is being tested. This could be career-based. It could be a connection. It could be to a commitment being tested by the universe. And when it comes to your overall well-being, right? Prioritizing oneself, I want to say. But I do feel as if some of which, when it comes to this romantic cycle, you're being pushed to make the first move, even if you're not typically the one to do so, okay? Or that isn't really the role you play. But Spirit's saying your path it's not set in stone in regards to how it looks. I mean, sure, Spirit does plan out and guide us to who and what we're meant for a lot of the time, but I do feel as if you're being reminded that if you do, after gaining this clarity, seeing the truth in one if not multiple situations in your life, if you wish to make some changes, some adjustments, if you see oneself doing something differently for your career, or you find oneself wanting to switch up your relationship status, or even push to make a choice to commit or not to with someone, I feel as if you can make those changes or that change, okay? We're going to pull some tarot now from the Light Seers deck. Bear with me. Let's do some shuffling. You're in the driver's seat is what I'm hearing. You're in the driver's seat. I do feel like, going back to the very beginning, that annoying person that we were speaking upon might be making you nervous. You might just be feeling quite annoyed, judgmental when it comes to them. Somebody you live with and or work with. Okay, what else do we have? The Page of Wands, the Chariot, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's romance written all over your reading. I do feel as if your creativity or magical vibe is coming into play, being reminded that you're truly an earth sign, so therefore you need to feel grounded in your knowing, excuse me, and who and what you are wrapped up with. If someone or something strips away that grounded feeling, that centered feeling, then that's not your person, or that's not a healthy situation for you, okay? And so that could push you to reevaluate, to make one if not multiple changes in your life once again. But look at this. They just pushed me to hold these up together, the Knight of Cups and your commitment is being tested. So I do feel as if some of which might be pushed to remember why you started dating somebody, why you ended a relationship, or why you stopped giving somebody so many chances. It's going to be different from case to case, but there's a sense of you being motivated in regards to a new beginning. This could be a new beginning in romance, dating. It could be just you wanting to get to know somebody, starting off as friends and leading to more eventually. And I'm hearing this will be worth it. This could be more a career-based opportunity that you're getting ready to charge towards or make the best out of the beginning stages of which, if you already began it or are about to jump into it. A bit of a fool card vibe about your reading as well, even though it hasn't come out. I do feel as if you need to recognize that falling back into what feels right for you, again, what adds a level of groundedness and balance to your life, that's going to benefit you greatly and add to your life in an abundant way. But there's a feeling that you are a little bit worried about, say, it's stepping into this relationship or the continuing of one, or leaping into a new career opportunity. There's a feeling of you allowing the past at certain points in the next 48 in your mind to kind of make you a bit concerned in regards to, well, what if this ends up the same way? What if they end up having certain red flags like my ex or, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel as if you need to try to separate the past, use it to your advantage, right? But don't let it hold you back, or adjust your confidence in regards to you trusting your intuition about that person, that place, that situation, right? Because I do feel like you're very intuitive. But there's a feeling of some of which getting a highlighting of focus on where you feel a bit trapped. Is this a day-to-day job? Is this a connection? You name it. It could be a contract, and that may not be even tied into or part of what we've been talking about for you individually. It could be a completely separate situation, but I do feel like there's a need to put your hands up and say, I'm going to just ride the waves, okay? Yes, you're in the driver's seat, but there's a feeling at times it's going to be more beneficial just to go with the flow, especially when this clarity, this truth is flowing in for you. 718, 718, look up that angel number meaning. But I do feel like there's also a reminder to protect your energy. It's very valuable, it's magical, and it adds to people's lives as long as you are feeling top notch, is what they're saying. So, watering one's well being, self care needing to be implemented, meditation, I feel, is going to be quite important for you if you so choose to partake. But I also feel like when it comes to your choices in regards to, they're saying one in particular being highlighted in regards to who and what to keep in your life or bring back into the situation, into the picture, or to accept in or to jump into. Does that make sense? Because this is either going to add or it's going to make or break your situation, okay? Bear with me. And anybody, as well as a reminder, anybody or anything that makes you more so nervous is not going to be a good addition or continuation or bringing back for oneself, okay? But also don't make oneself nervous by overthinking or just, mulling over the past or just the clarity that's coming in. Accept the truth or truths coming in at this time and just move on from there, okay? Make your move or moves, adjustments, and see your life improve in certain ways. There's also a reminder that when you march to the beat of your own Capricorn drum, things work out in your favor. There's a feeling that people are viewing you as very passionate and somebody who puts that passion naturally into every story you tell, every word you speak, convey, messages you get across when you try to help people, when you work, when you, travel for some. There's a feeling that you are connected to a Taurus and an Aries, okay? So you might want to watch those readings as I am doing a 48-hour reading for all 12 signs before I jump back into the money and career reads. But 1 second, a card did fly into the ground. The Seven of Wands again, okay? There's a feeling that at certain points you're going to feel really motivated, having the desire to connect with people, and one person again being highlighted in regards to that. But then there are other moments where you're going to want to be more so in your Capricorn bubble, and I feel like that's just as beneficial, right? There's benefits naturally from connecting with people in the next 48 and surrounding it, but when you feel the inclination to just be to oneself in your hermit mode, You potentially need to go through some healing. You could just be feeling a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous, or that might just be one of the moments when you gain this truth, okay, this clarity that you so deserve all the meanwhile. It's the next 48 where you're needing to hear this for a while, I feel like, for a lot drawn to the reading, and it's gonna open your eyes to the truth, to what's at hand, what you dealt with potentially once again, and allow for you to move forward with a sense of confidence and peace. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll see you next time.